So for those who've read the title, you know what's going to go on. Doing Twisting Corridors. Layer 3. It's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be wonderful and awful all at the same time. Just double check. I do have the right talents. Demon Skin instead of Burning Rush, Mythic Plus Straights. Correct gear. Got my health stones. I got my vials. We're good. But yep, we're going into hard mode. It's got the symbol behind it. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is where the fun begins, as they would say. Oh boy. What do we got here? Now, major priority. Steward can now heal or buff you in combat. Chaos Bolt can refund shards. The heal and buff are usually not that great, but being able to have that bounce back on shards is usually pretty amazing. That is a trap. That right there, that is a trap. What do you think, Admiral Akbar? Well, it's a trap. So we'll kill off you and do these. Garner some power before dealing with the trap. And we got a Venthyr in here. Good, and I'm getting the anima embers that I need for the daily quest. It's always a plus. You can see the guys that are gonna spawn the minute I approach that anima cell. It's like you think you are hidden there. I can see you. They think they're so sneaky. So sneaky, and yet they're not. Although, I wonder, can I trigger it with the Voidwalker? Apparently not. That would have been too cool. See, right there and right there. Oh no! I've been tricked! I've been so tricked, despite the fact that I could see them from a mile away. Nope. Luckily, they tried this on the wrong floor. Increase maximum health. As much as I would like the haste, I know what we're in for, and that won't be so bad. Reduce the damage taken by the Voidwalker by 35% while channeling health funnel. That'll make healing them up a lot easier. Mid-combat, not so much out of combat. Chaos bolts. Guess we're dealing with explodey circles too. No direction that way, no direction that way. One way to proceed. Just one. What is this going on here? Why? What the? Will you stop that? I want that one. Come on. I don't understand what's going on there with that, but oh well. I'm having some technical difficulties, people. Technical difficulties with other devices that is becoming very annoying. Come on, refresh and show me the correct thing. What? No, what's going on? The stream is right. Yeah, I want to watch this. Come on. There we go. There we go. Why is it? Why are they tormenting me like this? There we go. Things are being dumb. I'm trying to test which device is good to be able to monitor what's going on in the stream while I'm actually using it, and right now they're both failing me miserably. Why am I crippled? Why? There we go. Early floor is probably not going to be that big of an issue, but I don't trust what's going to happen later if I'm not careful. So we'll get all these skeletons out of the way, because that's an elite there. If we have you, scouting type pair of you, into a nice little Shadow Fury, into Cataclysm and Channel Demon Fire. There we go. Have not yet felt the need to use Infernal. That is good. That is generally a good thing. Who's in this chat? Hello. Let's see. Now if we do this, do that, Roar should only affect Voidwalker, of course. And no to your Ravage. No, no. No Ravage allowed. Go. Did I pass? Yes, I did. I'm very glad that I double checked. I had a feeling because these routes are usually always very cookie cutter setup, and that's usually where the insert prisoner here person is. We'll drop that on there, followed by this. That should take care of all of that. Usually don't see this one as floor 1. Which is probably for the best, because this is one of the harder floor models. That takes care of all of that. Then we have unlimited urns for all the Phantasma. Cell. Oh. As much as I would love to grab that right now, I think doubling up on Marker Bark power is the better choice at this present second. Because 30% chance every Chaos Bolt hit, boom, refreshed my refunded the shards. That's great. That. Like that. Release you. They can have their RP chat. Blah 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 blah. And Kirka. Spells have chance to grant crit strike. That's good. I usually don't take the bags. It's usually just unnecessary. Haha, that's a funny little spin now. interesting thing to note on this particular floor, sometimes you travel up this chain onto this platform that is part of the map. Sometimes there's stuff here. Sometimes there's mobs. If there's like, in this particular case, there is a rare hidden here, probably invisible. See? I was correct. This is the time for an Infernal. Let's just drop all my soul shards into that. Yes! Get one more right off of his death. And break these. Because usually those urns are there even if there's nothing else on this platform. It's very interesting like that. But let's see. 9% haste, which would be good. Reduce threat and increase crit strike, which is also good. And make a zone not so good. What do I have? I have 20% haste already. So 9 more is nice, but reducing threat and increasing crit strike. I think we're going to go with the haste. Because reducing the threat's not going to be that great of a deal. Because I'm going to be limiting my pulls as much as possible. And so anything that gets aggroed onto me, I'll be the only one on the aggro table. I suspect the one that lowers your threat is best if you're actually running this in a group. I have yet to ever do any Wing of Torghast, at least Twisting Corridors, in a group. I've done a couple of regular wings back when, you know, it was actually difficult. Back before a raid opened and gear was still hard to come by. So it looks like we're getting the vampires. We have another viewer. Hello. How are you this fine afternoon or day or evening, depending on where you might happen to be? Let's see. 150 Phantasma instantly. Haste bonus off of Curse of Tongues or Rain of Fire crit strike chance. None of these are particularly good. I'm not planning on using Curse of Tongues as much as possible. I have no need for the Phantasma really, so I think I'm going to go with the crit chance on Rain of Fire. And hope maybe I'll get the talent for Inferno so that critical hits with Rain of Fire will give me soul shard fragments. That'd be nice. No trap because there's no cut in the floor there. Single Maw Rat, you die now. Die! Break the phylacteries, so on, so on, so on. These are just annoying. Why? You make me undo 4 different things and then unbind the soul to get the same thing that on any other floor I can just poke the soul and be done. It makes me question what Blizzard's idea was in limiting us that way with that, just because it's only this one wing type that it does that. I guess it's their one way to be annoying for this particular one. And now we got this elite. Itchy nose. No, you go away. Just kind of keep him off of the Voidwalker while the Voidwalker was feared. Because apparently getting hit from behind even affects pets. I've never been able to tell if these are doodads or if you're supposed to be able to interact with these gates if you buy like the skeleton key or something. Check on that. No, another. We'll get an incinerate going and conflict rate for you to be dead. We'll get the seeker, because they have an obnoxious little interrupt. We'll grab the soul while we're here. Boop. Now how are we going to do this? Because we have that guy over there. This seems to be the bigger threat. Got a Lord of Torment and a Death Speaker. Those are both caster types. Start off with this. Make sure we get all the extra. Out, get that rain of fire down. Every chance for a new infernal possible. Go there. I'm actually quite surprised that last guy didn't pull with all of them. That, and get this guy. Yep, now just them, that soul fragment, or that soul remnant, the Maw Rat, and the Darkcaster. That shaved off some seconds from that. We'll throw a Chaos Bolt at the Maw Rat for the free time reduction on Infernal. And grab that. Go. Easy peasy, floor 2 down. Two down, 16 to go. Oh, definitely. Damaging spells and abilities have a very high chance to heal you and your demon for 5% of max health. Yes. Stack at least 2 to 3 of those. Great. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know why that wasn't on. Voidwalker in the way as usual. Here, let me just stand right on something you're trying to click. Normally I would just use my gateway to jump past that, but I just didn't feel like it. These are traps, there and there. So the way to do it is just go around them. I mean, alternatively, you can juke them like this to get through, but if you don't have to, why do it? These broker floors, I always like to get the... Gosh, Voidwalker, could you just not stand right where I need to interact? I always like to get the animal horde at the end and then double back to the vendor. And this is a juke because there's no crack there, but yeah. Health Stone increases all healing by 50%. This is only good if you actually have follow-up healing afterward. When you attack a new creature, you heal, or when you attack an elite or rare for the first time, you get an orb that heals you for 1/4 of your max health. This is probably the best by far because that's usually the only time you need the extra healing is when you're attacking an elite, rare, or boss. Nope, 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 nope. Hitting assorted buttons, doing what I don't want to do. We have our boss, either the first boss or the end boss is going to be the vampire. I think that's going to be the boss in a few. So we have 434, this one for 5. Check and see what we got. We have increased max health. We have sacrifice health stamina for haste, but maximum health is probably way better than that. Corruption ability is worthless. Teleport is meh. That one's not terrible, that killing a moderate reduces cooldown of Shadow Fury, but none of these are particularly good. That one is a trap. That one's garbage. This is the only seemingly really good one. Mastery by 3% is okay. So I will take the 2 plundereds. 129, I can't afford the Ravenous Orb, so I'll take the 15% health increase. Then we'll go over here, get rid of that from inventory, and pop all 3 of these. Dark Fury Talent is great, because now I get 15-second reduction on the cooldown. Rain of Fire now has 50% increased critical strike, and that's awful. I guess when you attack a new creature, you heal. Now we go here. We juke the blade again, because it only triggers when you're coming this way, not when you're coming this way. It's very odd. And floor 4. No blade. Go over and take care of this guy first. And Chaos Bolt finishes you off. Those. That. Break out the souls. 1% to my intellect stat each soul that I release. I'm up to 10 now. Hit that. Chaos Bolt on that. That was about 10-15 minutes already. Another 15-minute transformation timer. is a anima power in here. No blade. This is meaning it's probably not a trap room. Ah! Cloud of obscuring mist surrounds you, preventing enemies from targeting you into or out of the mist. Which means anything that attacks at ranged, if it directs a single target at me, has to actually approach. Which is good. That's all of them. Hat? No blade. I have no trust after the trap room. Reduce the cooldown of a summon infernal. Such a trap. We're gonna take the second one of these. Now the question I have, yep, that just means that the orb heals for 50% max health instead of 25. So you don't get more orbs, they just heal for more. Meaning there's zero reason to ever get more than 4 of those. And, you know, barely a reason to do even that. Greetings to new viewer. Let's see. Swirl. Get these two guys and those phylacteries down there, and then we'll head up the stairs. Actually, what we'll probably do, for the sake of not having to go up there and pull everything, so we'll hit him. I don't normally hit Curse of Tongues, but on the Death Speakers I make a small exception. And Channel Demon Fire should be enough to get him in range for a Conflagrate kill. Then we'll pull down the Colossus over to here. Withdraw the Voidwalker and have him fight him down the stairs. And horrify him to interrupt his sphere. Pull the Voidwalker out. And re-engage him again, micromanaging that position a little bit. And he's dead. And yes! Second Bloodleech Gorge. Now spells heal 10% of max health. Hello, how can I help you, Mr. Skeleton? Oh, you want a quick and painful death? Got it. I can assist with that. Fury, because I don't want to deal with that nonsense of theirs. Those are all dead. Free. Oh, yes! Yes! 15% health per spell now. Well, very high chance on spellcast. If I can get that up to like 20 or 25, that would make me next to invincible. Or higher. I ain't picky. Sure, I will happily take a very high chance on all my spells to heal half my health. If I got that, I would happily dump every other anima power I get into rebuilding the Reign of Chaos build of Ridiculous. How about you don't cast that at me? That sounds like a great idea. There. And you're dead. What did we get? Excellent. Voidwalker gets... Oh, dang it. This is such a great one to get early, but this is just so mandatory. 50% more health to the Voidwalker. We are going to make him a chunky blueberry. One could dare say he will be the Juggernaut. Insert word here. Let's see. No cut along the ground, so there should be no blade. Good, good, good. Repair those. Nuked. Death. And slaughter the Maw-Rat because I can. Loot all the free Phantasma. See, and now it's not doing the heavily bound ones there. But I know I saw one just on the other side, so it just doesn't make any sense. The heavily bound ones don't give you any more or less power than the other, they just take longer. I guess it's for flavor. I don't know, I still find it bizarre and slightly annoying. Bury those all there. That is just such an amazing death animation. I love it. I could watch it for hours. Probably to some kind of music, though. Which perfect. I like how the orbs just linger. In the hypothetical that I needed to come back for it, I can always run away and come get it. Although if I remember correctly, weren't there supposed to be two there? Maybe I ran over one by accident. Would have thought the Lord of Torment would have been the one with it. Never mind. Oh no. They now give me 75. Yes. Chaos Bolt now gives 5 Phantasma per cast. That is a very, very good thing to stack up early on in Twisting Corridors. Because I have over 10 floors left to go, and if every Chaos Bolt gives me Phantasma, that adds up really quickly and makes it so that I can buy many powers. I don't know why I did Immolate into Conflagrate when I could have Chaos Bolted it. And yes, Chaos Bolted is the appropriate verb. To think otherwise is to be crazy. Go. Let's see. Soulbinder. We'll open up with a Chaos Bolt into Shadow Fury. Immolate into Channel Demon. Guy dies, so now Cataclysm, which will kill off all of those. Perfect. Done with the lower part of this floor. I already found 2 out of the 3 keys required for the chest. The last one should be definitely up here. That, and we're gonna Chaos Bolt, Conflag, Chaos Bolt. 10 free Phantasma off that kill. I'm already at 400 Phantasma. Even tab targeting doesn't recognize Maw Rats as a threat. Rat. I'm trying to isolate this pocket. It's already been another 15 minutes. Small and Chaos Bolt. See how that anima power can really add up. I mean, I've already gotten, just out of this upper part of the floor alone, at least a good 60 Phantasma just from Chaos Bolt casts. Costume. That's right. We will do transponder beacon. Who will be B?
Will you race through time?
Oh yeah. Yes. Elisand. That is a great skin. Enemies affected with Curse of Tongues again, or reduce cooldown of Scouring Tithe by 6 seconds, which is equally pointless because Destrolock, if I'm using Scouring Tithe, it's to be havocked, and therefore will most likely get refreshed because one target will die to give me the shards and one target will live. Ah, that awesome female Night Elf / Nightborn stance for casting. I wanted Night Elf Warlocks for a long time. Someday, every race will be able to be every class. Someday. Not anytime soon, but someday. And then we can finally have Eridar Warlocks. Eridar are Red Draenei, for those who know. Free Infernal, just because. Let's see, 150. Shadow damage has a chance to blind. I don't really have any shadow damage. Or I can stack in new creature, instantly heals me for now 16,000? 17,000. Good. Very good. Let's see. Wait, I'm already at the first boss? Wow.
All goods and services for sale.
Interesting. Well, we're going to take our cheap one. I can either summon Demon instantly. Versatility. I rarely use Demonic Circle in here. That one's a trap. I could get another Gluttonous Guise for the rest of it. That would be actually pretty good. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 25. I can afford that if I ignore the Ravenous Anima Cell, which gives you very specific abilities. So we're going to get a second Guise for the rest of it, and then 2 Plundered Cells. Then we're going to open the Kyrian free stuff, and then these. Okay. But that crit damage and healing. But at the same time, I think getting that this early is probably better. Oh, that's an awful choice. 45% chance for Soul Shard refunds, or attacks have a chance to curse for lots and lots of damage. That's great for bosses. And then just flat crit strike, which will increase Chaos Bolt's damage. Patrician Cromwell. This guy can be potentially problematic. Can be. I think at this floor level he shouldn't be that bad, but best not to risk it. Because he just repeats that Deathbolt volley. And we'll just boop for free healing. Ah, it heals my demon too. That's very good to take note of. Ah, new viewer, hello. I turn this way because this is where my second monitor is. It's opposite the camera. So, sorry if I'm doing this a lot. Oh no! What a horrible choice! Unending Resolve duration increased by 1000% or double the duration of Infernal. With a 50% chance to consume a Soul Remnant per Infernal. And if it's consumed, its damage is also doubled. Ugh. I think, judging based on that fight, and the fact that I rarely use Unending Resolve except for clutch moments, I should go with the super powerful Infernal. Because I have plenty of abilities giving me a whole bunch of healing, presuming that I can get the casts out and that things aren't getting chunked. And if I continue with the same plan to have a lot of things, cold heart, interstatum, which means the next boss will be a one of these Forsworn. But I'm just going to keep with the plan with prioritizing buffing the Voidwalker if that's available to me. And I should be able to manage both.
An inevitable outcome.
Ha. Quite inevitable. Yes. Will you race through time, or be trapped beneath it? What I've also noticed is in Twisting Corridors, they keep the floors relatively shorter than they do in the regular, which is quite merciful because it already takes, give or take, 2 hours, and if the floors were larger, it would take even longer. I don't have a choice, so I have to pick that terrible ability. I didn't want it, but oh well. I did not grab the other one.
You are hunted. Be wary.
Grand Automaton. Elite.
Let the waves of time crash over you.
Why do they always run toward their fellows? It's like every time. Go over there. Micromanage some Voidwalker positioning. Go. That's the rare elite. I want the whole room for him, but I also want Infernal for him, so that's a problem. Guess I don't need the whole room for him. I can just keep him right where he is and kill him. Free Soul Remnant there. There. Special ability. Immune to stun, double armor, or 9% haste. I usually don't get meleeed, so my armor is irrelevant, so I'll take the haste. Summon demon damage increased by 50%. I'm again surprised that we didn't pull everything with it like it normally does. This is supposed to be like Minesweeper, where one of them pulls with them and the rest just don't. Free ability, and it's completely worthless because it deals with corruption. And I refuse to use that spell if I'm not Affliction because it's kind of insulting to have given it to the other Warlock specs, but that's just me. Binder with double Chaos Bolt hits. That, and away we go. Ooh, triple agent. That's not good. They do an obnoxious fear. Like that. And every subsequent application refreshes their cooldown completely. Not necessarily wrong about a Malrat. And Chaos Bolt. Go and lever. There we go. Fire damage has a chance to reduce the target's movement speed by 40%. All of my spells are fire damage of some type. It's either fire or shadow flame or chaos damage. So that'll be useful, because now things will be very, very slow. That. Knocks that one down. Excellent. And break these last Ashen Phylacteries. Because of course it's an empowered agent. Nope, don't chase after me. That'd be rude. That moment when all my timing's thrown off because they feared me and allowed Immolate to fall off. But it's okay, sucker, you're dead! Oof. Health over damage. Now has double health. Floor 8. No blades, still no traps. That's a trap, though. Rocket jump over to there. The Marats first. Trigger the trap. There it is. Sometimes it's a bigger one that has to be touched, or it's two smaller ones. That was odd. Guess we'll go with the health stone. Let's see, this is a dead end. Just some phylacteries. Free stuff. I don't have Burning Rush, that's right. Such a habit when I'm in Mythic Plus build to... Well, that's always fun. Another 5 minute. I have 30 left on that. And it's actually quite fortuitous that that side got pulled. That makes my life a little easier. That fear is so irritating. Like the number one ability that mobs can have that I hate is fear. I don't know, it might just be a biased Warlock thing because I don't like other creatures copying me, but I don't know. There's something about them having fear and being able to shove you all over the map randomly that just irks me to the core. Ah! Now if I need to summon a new Voidwalker, it's instant, which means Fel Domination is now worthless. As it should be. Wait. That was extra Phantasma. Oh, I get... Oh my gosh. The Lost Dredger there is a Diablo, the further Diablo reference. It's like the treasure goblins in Diablo because all of Torghast is a ripoff of the rifts in Diablo. So it's kind of dumb that they keep pointing that out when it was blatantly obvious from the get-go. No, no, you can stay here and die, stupid ambusher. Stupid Voidwalker. Well, my master is fighting these three things, so I guess I'll just keep slapping the target that I've been hitting for since the start of the fight. This, and another 50% health for the Voidwalker. Let's see, Voidwalker is now at 80.5k. It doesn't really seem quite right. Who knows? Yes, more Chaos Bolts. More Chaos Bolts, more Phantasma. More Phantasma, more abilities, higher likelihood of success. My goodness, super long floor 8. Okay, nearly there. And next floor should be a purchase floor. Nothing on that side, nothing in the middle. And number 16. And it's another agent, so it's another Terrify. And it's gone. Roaring Blaze talent. It's great for fire, or 50% more of that, or worthless because that does melee. I think I'll take Roaring Blaze. Just to have the extra talent, which is really strong for single dual target. Pretty much anything but rain of firing. Yep, and this is a short floor. Just still gonna check around because there should be imprisoned souls to release. Wonder if that's this one. Okay, so they're gonna be around this circle, and the broker should be up at the end. Boss up ahead for me, and this is the worm, which is actually quite easy. Anima Horde. Ooh, emergency button. If I fall below 20% health, I heal to full.
May I tempt you with my wares?
You know, just in case. But let's see. That's a good one. 3% haste. That's demon damage, which isn't amazing. That's garbage. That's garbage. Garbage. Undesired. So I'll be taking that. And we'll take that. And we'll take both of these for 2 extra lives. Definitely want that. And I guess I'll take the Hellfire Pact, and I still have over 1,000, so no reason not to take the skewer. My gosh, there's no reason not to take everything, because I can afford it.
Remember,
It's obnoxious and a lot of abilities I don't really need, but I can afford it, so why not? Let's see. Skewers over Torch. I now have 100% crit chance on that, and oh no. Summon Infernal now gives me 2 Infernals. The damage output is returning. Hopefully when I reach the ridiculous floors like 12 through 16, it doesn't just decide, you know, every hit's gonna do 1/3 of your Voidwalker's health and damage. Yes, I know who's getting a ravenous anima cell to the face. That's you, Mr. Agent. Poof. What are you gonna give me? Killing a creature grants 5% haste for 10 seconds, stacking 10 times. I'll take it. That sounds fantastic. Free haste. Oh, look. Targets. You need to die first, and you need to die second. Go away, please. Thank you. I'll take care of that guy in a second. Do that. I need to refresh my health stones after this fight. You're still feared. That's not ideal. That is ideal. Greetings to new viewer. How is you with the beings? Ah, it's a Magnimus. A wild Magnimus is in the chat.
A child of Bastion, undeserving of such a fate. Lead them to light.
Fresh health stones. Double Chaos Bolt on the Javelin, the Javelineer. I don't know how I feel about that word. Javelineer. I think I would have used something else personally, but that's just me. Let's see. There should be an ambusher somewhere right up in this area.
Undeserving of such a fate. Lead them into light.
Oh, you can tell they totally snatched a soul. There's the ambusher. Whoop.
I welcome you. Thank you.
Yes,
my
I
father.
will free you.
A relic of great importance to me lies somewhere within the tower. I must find it.
Whoop.
Hey, that's too far away.
I like it's how it's a javelineer, but their ability is through spear. Like, I know these are two very similar weapons, but not that similar. Uh-oh. Luckily that just came off cooldown. That was a close shave. So here, your your critical strike damage and healing is increased by 30%, but your frost damage and healing is reduced by 25%. Oh no! Whatever will I do? I don't cast any frost spells. Oh, it's such a shame. They're gonna be reduced. I will take the free crit damage and healing, thank you. Because it's a Maret, it won't actually drop anything. There we go. That shaved off quite a number of seconds of cooldown. Agent must die first. No, no. I do the terror here, not you. Perfect. Nearly there. There's the bell, another agent, another scout, and then there should just be the boss of this floor.
You have found it. Your aid is most appreciated. Go in service.
Go. And increase Scouring Tithe damage. I have other things to heal me other than just the file now. And another agent, of course. It's like the game knows that it's the worst mob here, and so is just going to keep throwing it at me. But it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, game. I do too much. Let's see. Demon skin talent, but I already have that. Shadow damage and shadow healing. That does not do shadow damage. That increases shadow. That is shadow damage. So that would hurt drain life, which I don't really rely on for anything. Shadow flame. I almost think it's probably worth it. I'm gonna give that one a try. It's a little risky. Just make sure you're healed up as much as possible. Good. 80-something thousand. Because my thought is the extra passive healing from that leech is going to be extremely useful. Although I wonder if... That does not look like it was affected that much. Yeah, I think that was the right choice. I'm gonna wait for these two to be pulled away so I don't have all four at the same time. Excuse me, all five of them at the same time. I'm now much happier that I did that. Annoying, but acceptable because of how low the rest of them were, and the fact that I was able to kill them all pretty quickly and easily. Good. Not a very complicated floor. I don't want all of these at once. I want the elite alone. go. And that leads to the up and out. Care of that. Good. And care of that. Go. And then just a binder separating me from another anima power. Fantastic. Already over 2,000 Phantasma. Another 9% haste. Haste 56%. Excellent. Mastery 51. Exactly where I want it to be. Oh, I see the nightmare that's going to go on. All of these are going to be stacking up. Oof. Yes, more maximum health. Because my maximum health increases his maximum health. Now he's got what? 89, almost 90,000? Back for that in a second. No choice, and it's not like that's totally uncalled for at this particular time, but definitely going to have to be cautious moving forward. Okay, that's weird. I just tried all the combinations, right? So we have one. There it is. Oh, I tried half the combinations, that's what it was. It's mid. There's only so many floors left, and I'm already overburdened on these, so I will take the extra scouring tithe. Cooldown. Not that it really matters. Another agent. And I don't need more Phantasma, so new targets heal me, which isn't amazing for Warlock, but it was the best option of the three. I don't understand why each floor doesn't heal the Voidwalker to full. Or if anything, it actually just reduces how much health it has. It's annoying.
Everything is negotiable.
Take that, and we'll take that. Oh, and there's only one thing worth, so yeah, I'll take this. I'll take this. I'll take this. I'll take free haste. We'll just be taking all of them again, because why not? Drink one of these immediately. Open both of those. Open that. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. So those are both kind of worthless. And I have 7, 8, 9 lives. And it's dead. But I'm disconcerted on how much damage the Voidwalker was taking from it. Although it looks like those abilities have both fallen off, but I suspect they'll be back. Especially with 6 floors left to go. Up, there it is. That'll do it. Now Voidwalker's health is now doubled. Presuming that it's not the floor that I fear that it is about to be. Nope, we're good. Meaning Voidwalker now has 280,000 health? Excuse me, 269,000 health. So far, it seems that it might be good for the rest of this with getting that pact. Gotta go slow, take my time, and try not to pull too much at once. For example, I'm going to take this Guardian and this Ascended alone. I'm just going to single target the Javelineer, and the Guardian should get pulled in by, yep, by the Voidwalker. So far so good, but it could change at any moment with just the wrong pull or the wrong mob. I think I'm going to stick to a near single target rotation. Lay off of the Havoc for just a little bit. Seems like it could be wise.
You are hunted.
I need to target something first.
Oh. Enemies are having exponentially increased health. Perfect. Gonna have to start saving Infernals for anything that's a large pack over anything that's single target. free versatility. That's not my favorite stat, but it's better than nothing. Hmm. 2% of max health every second while running. Yes. And get that down the last 10% that it needs, since it's already there. I wish I could find some more healing ones, or more buff the Voidwalker ones, but it seems like we're doing okay. Worthless. That is so annoying. There's that. That should take care of getting attacked from above like that. Am I supposed to be able to get up there? I don't think so. Ooh! Didn't even notice this. Good. That's the one that changes everything. So that one's blue, and that's all the others. Yep. More Scouring Tithe cooldown. Go. Whew. Oh good, it's not another freaking agent there at the end waiting for me. Javelineer, easy. Totally deal with, no issue. I'm surprised I didn't pull together. And break all those. Horde. Demon skin again. Movement speed or Strategium. That's gonna not give me anything particularly useful, just another oh crap button. So I think we'll do that, and I'll remember to summon it before any major pull for the extra little boost.
Nothing can stop him.
So we'll want to go left here to go up and around. And we got keys. So here's two of them right there in the chest.
I don't have a time.
File of Light over the teleport cooldown.
You are hunted. Be wary.
There's a rare on this floor. I know I need to go the other way. I'm just checking ahead to see if the key is over there. It does not appear to be. I'd scout with an eye, but I'm concerned that using it will remove the ridiculous amount of health that the Voidwalker has because of glitches. So I don't want to risk it. I'll test it later on a floor where it doesn't matter. Like the next floor should be able to do it. A Javelineer, a Guardian, and an Ascended. Up, last key's right there. We're good. And since it's right here, I don't care about anything to do with demonic circle, so infernal cast time reduction 1.8 before any actual modifications. That, and I'll be able to take most of these one at a time, which will be great. More crit damage healing. Two more of these. is doing a lot of damage. Every second while in combat, every 10 seconds gain 5% reduced damage taken for 12 seconds, stacking 5 times. I think I'm going to take that, 'cause that's going to be helpful in the long run. I could have jumped down, but I would be in the middle of mobs, and I just don't want to risk anything at this point. From this point forward is when it's going to get very, very difficult. That's case in point right there. The elites are going to take forever to kill.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, my Infernals are sapping away all my bonus intellect from the freed souls, but that's fine. Compensate on that by only using it when you absolutely need it. And then letting them chase around a freaking maw rat the entirety of the room so that their time gets wasted. Shadow Fury stun doubled duration. That's going to be necessary. Now I want to try something. I have Kirog, he goes away. I have Kirog, he comes back. Health is 89, so yes, it would have.
I need a target.
89, 179. Should be way higher than that. I don't know why it's doing this. It's okay, this one doesn't matter. Uh-oh. And it looks like it's the worm a second time. Which almost succeeded in killing the Voidwalker the first time. So we shall see. I'm gonna grab these first and then come back. Those are all awful. Our rats explode. It's not giving me any useful abilities anymore. Oh no.
May I tempt you with my wares?
Obviously take that, 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 and we'll be using both of those to great effect soon. Free versatility, cooldown, guys, curse of tongues, and double Shadow Fury duration a second time. Excellent. Actually, let's just grab these just in case.
Your patronage is always appreciated.
Another Infernal, and more max health. So now he's 99,000, which should then be doubled. Why is he at 40? Why is it cutting his current health in half rather than increasing? 190. I don't know, there's something very odd about pet health when it comes to this place. Oh my gosh, a short one. Let's try the armed prisoner.
I need to get close.
Because I did an agent once already. Why is the range of his sphere just so stupid? That's going to be irritating. But let's see what this guy gave me. Prisoner's Concord, freeing a soul remnant gives you 10%, double crit for 10 seconds. That's an elite, so I can't do that. These are all prisoners in the same, so it really doesn't matter. I recall correctly, there should be an anima ability up on a ridge somewhere nearby. Yep, that's what I
I'm out
wanted.
of range.
To get rid of one of those in case of one of these kind of spots. Yep, those kind of packs are awful. And now I have to be like triple careful. And I don't have any more of that. Worthless. Ability I already had. Extra Infernal. Whew. Yeah, I'm not eager to fight that, to be honest. I'm more willing to fight this. I might pass all that up. Right there, like so. And oh, that's not what I wanted. Easy. Scouting tithe damage. Mechanical, and the rest are all humanoids. Just, there's 5 of them. With 100 and 800,000 health. I mean, I suppose if I focus the little ones down quickly. Perfect. Well, that spooked me. Spooked me good. Wasn't quite sure what I was going to do when the elite charged me after I fired off Mortal Coil. Let's see, now we have to deal with 2 elites. I might have to go around on this one. And there's random assassin here. here now. Grab this. Attack that directly. Okay. There we sneak, 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 sneak. What is that? Of course, it's an agent. Okay, back on passive for you. And now the question is, can I do the same trick to pull the elites apart? Oh my gosh, I can. This is a breeze. Oh, this I can handle. It's a lot of health to slog through, but I can handle it. But if I had to get both those elites together, there could have been some major problems. 5 seconds left on Infernal and 15 left on the ones here. Because of course. Oh. Enemies within 15 or reverse entropy, which gives me a terrible talent. So, Crown of Obstinance. One more painful floor, and then a boss. So close. My goodness, 2.5 hours already. And it's not short. I might have to skip mobs just to be able to beat it in time because I have things that I need to do in under a half hour from now. I don't have a half hour to... Granted, if I recall correctly, now my Voidwalker should have his full health back, since I have undied, meaning I don't have to go super ridiculously slow anymore. I'll just sit here in the back and auto turret. Not a big deal. Nothing of any particular concern. How can I get my fear off at the same time that it keeps getting its fear off? Uh-oh. I'm going around. I'm not pulling all of this. Oh, perfect. Okay. Past that, we'll clear these because of the chest. Changes 3, that changes 4. Increase mastery. Marat in the way. Then we have just another circle to pass by. This is the ambusher. Once the ambusher dies, those other things from the air stop completely, is what I've noticed. So, finding and killing the ambusher is very important. Because those knockarounds are very irritating. I can raise maximum health by 45%, which is very useful. Hidden or trap? Just hidden. Certain anima cells offer additional choices.
I need to target something first.
So irritating when it hits me with that. Dead. Oh. And increase Shadow Fury stun even further. Okay, final boss with 7,300 Phantasma to my name. And about 10 to 15 minutes left before I have to be places. So, yeah. No pressure, comma, all the pressure. 250,000 health, Voidwalker.
All goods and services for sale.
That, and I'll take that, and I'll take that, and I'll take an extra. I'll take that, and I'll take that, and I'll take that.
Should still recharge.
Inferno talent. Oh no. Haste by 20, but reduce stamina by 10. I can't see any other option that really makes any sense, but I won't take it because I need that extra health. And I have 10 chances. Ten chances to kill the decay speaker. Oh, that's this one? Oh, no, we're good. Yeah, he's just fat. That's all it's got on it is tons of health. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. have no idea how unconcerned I actually am at this exact second. It's quite liberating. Oh, just in quarters, level 3 complete. That only took almost 3 hours. That's a bit more time than I anticipated. Oh, we did it. Totally did it. The plan works. Beef the Voidwalker. That is the key. And oh my gosh, if you're a demo, just imagine Felguard just ripping through those things with damage and its a massive health pool. Oh my gosh. That would be amazing. But I gotta run and get some stuff going.